In today's episode, we explore the Windy City for the day, utilizing the totally not broken down buses of the Big Bus Tour to definitely see all and not just some of the sites on the tour that we paid full price for. Then we meet up with some of Katie's longtime friends at the Navy Pier for our first foray into a Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Then we totally stay dry on our way to medieval times to celebrate our 6th wedding anniversary. All that and more starts now. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome back to Here Today.
Where tomorrow.
And today is a travel day.
We are heading up to Chicago for our 6th wedding anniversary. And if you've been around the channel a while, you might already know that we got married at medieval times. Every year, we try to go to a new castle, and by the 10th anniversary, we'll be back where we started.
That is, unless they start adding more castles, which we would also be okay with. Let's do 20, why not?
So today's going to be a really quick in and out trip to Chicago. We fly in first thing in the morning. We're going to spend the day in the city, and we're going to take you along with us.
Well, we made it here to Chicago, and we jumped right on a taxi, came right to Millennial Park. We want to check out everything there is to offer here.
We got a couple hours before our tour starts. We did do the hop-on, hop-off bus. So what we figured is we would come straight into the city as quickly as we could. We're gonna go in Millennium Park, check out the Bean, check out all of the major things to see here before we go and see the other tourist landmarks.
All right, so come along with us for a day in Chicago.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Really big. That one is Hill, I think so.
Over there,
Well, they had the Bean closed down for an event, and then they opened it up. Now we're in it.
We're literally in
We're in the Bean. We're in the Bean. Well, we have spent some time here flicking the Bean, taking pictures of the Bean, hanging out in the Bean. I took a ton of 360 photos and some VR stuff. Let's see what else we get into.
Left shin, left arm down. Feeling that stretch in your left bicep, your right hamstring, left hamstring.
Okay, well, we made it to the big bus tour, and it started raining. So, us and topless buses, man. If you didn't see our Mazatlan tour, we did a topless bus tour, and it also rained, so.
Well, and it's funny because we looked at the forecast for days, and it was like, nope, no rain in the morning, so we're like, all right, we're going on the first bus to make sure that we weren't caught in the rain. And then as we got on, there was no rain. Sitting up top, rain.
Yeah, right when we started moving, it started raining.
Yeah.
But it stopped raining, and it's nice and cool. And the thing about it is you can't move while you can't go from the top deck to the bottom deck while the bus isn't at a designated spot. So no one else is up here with us, save for 1 or 2 people that are braving the rain. So we got this whole place to ourselves up here. Well, update. Started raining again, number 1. Number 2, our bus broke down. So we're in the rain, the bus breaks down, so we have to get off, stand in the rain, and we've waited and waited and waited, and then we finally got on another bus that was completely full downstairs, because again, it's raining. So we said, look, we got to get something out of this, so we jumped on the bus. This one's not as protected from the rain as the first one, even though it's still a topless bus. All right.
We're still having fun.
We are having fun still. Now, 2 of the stops are...
See the rain coming in right there? Yeah. See the rain coming in there?
2 stops are closed because I guess there's a Bears game. So stops 4, 5, and 6.
Stop we'll make is going to be stop number 7, which is going to be Chicago.
So we're skipping 5 and 6 because of the Bears game. We're trying to meet up with one of Katie's longtime friends who's around stop 6. So I don't know if we need to get off 7 and backtrack or what. I don't really know. Because we're making a lot of like crossing over paths, so it doesn't seem very thought out. But anyways, I got to put this camera away because it's not waterproof. And again, it's raining. Well, we got off at stop number 8, which is the Navy Pier. And Katie's friend and her family are going to join us.
We're really excited to see my friend Chelsea for the first time in many, many years, but we went to high school together in middle school, and she is one of my favorites. So looking forward to meeting her daughter for the first time and her husband. We're gonna have a great afternoon exploring around this area, and then I think we'll hop back on the bus and head more towards proper Chicago one more time.
We're gonna explore, and then we are gonna try some deep dish Chicago style pizza. So we walked all through the Navy Pier. There's a ton of stuff to do there. We grabbed a quick Starbucks drink and walked up and down, just saw a couple of the shops, went in. We're not gonna buy anything. We don't have the space to take stuff home. But there's so much stuff to do here. There's like the Children's Museum. There's a bunch of like experiences to do, food, drink, galore, and then tons and tons of shopping. We are meeting up with Katie's friends here at the pizza place. I think it's Giordano's. We're gonna check that out. So we put our name on the list. It's about a half-hour wait, and they should be here any time now because parking here is not the easiest to do. So plan accordingly if you are gonna come here and you're driving. This is definitely easier to get here via taxi or Uber, etc. But so we're gonna do the pizza, and then we're gonna jump back on the bus. I'm super excited. I've never had a Chicago, like a proper Chicago deep dish. So it's onto the sauce. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Actually, it was only about 20 minutes, and now we've sat down. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the menu up right here. It is a pretty large menu, and I'm gonna try and keep it as easy for you to see as possible. The menu is very extensive. I just saw one of the deep dish pizzas come out, and my God, are they big. And then they actually say here, down at the bottom, allow approximately 40 minutes for our deep dish pizza to bake. So
No wonder they have a line here.
So we're gonna be, it's not that they have a lot of people coming through, it's that their food that they bake takes forever to make. So everyone sits here for at least an hour. So there's no quick service, but. Hi.
I'm Maddie. I'll be the waitress today. How are we?
Wonderful, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Good. Everyone is eating these pizzas with a fork. Okay, like proper fork and knife. Okay, everyone that I see.
I don't think you can pick this up.
Is using fork and knife, which I thought was sacrilege, but apparently in Chicago, it's the way to do it. So we shall see. I'm excited. I'm genuinely, I haven't had like a new thing in a long time, so I'm genuinely excited to try new food items.
It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah. Well, we wrapped up lunch, we walked around, we grabbed some ice cream real quick, and now we are here at the Ferris wheel. So we are gonna see what we can see from up here. It is pouring down rain, so I'm soaking wet. Forgive my everything, because it's all a mess, but we are gonna get on the Ferris wheel and see if we can see anything. It's like, it stops raining and then it starts raining, the sun comes out and then it goes away. I feel like we're back in Florida or something, so I don't know. But the options were $18 a ticket for adult. You could also buy out a private gondola for $100. We didn't do that, but I thought about it because I think you can fit either 6 or 8 people per gondola. So hopefully we don't get too stuck with other people. Well, we've made it here to the bus stop, and we've been standing here for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes now. Bus was supposed to be here at 3. The guy said It'll be here about 3:15 and then just walked away. There are, I don't know, 35, 40 people here standing in line waiting to get on a bus that may or may not be empty. It may not have any room, and everyone's just going to stand here for the next bus in another half hour or whatever cycle they're running on.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, there's our boy. He's across the street, so he doesn't have to answer any questions.
That makes sense.
We're not having fun. We're having fun. This
part is not fun.
This is
Oh, he's coming back.
something else entirely. So what's going to happen is the bus going to get here. It's going to have 12 spaces. Everyone's going to bum rush, and we're not going to have a good time. But we're this close to just hailing a cab. But
Yeah.
we already paid for this, and it's been rained and a bus broke down. So kind of waiting on the next thing. But we'll see if we get on a bus. Sorry, I was a little grumpy there. We, you have to forgive us. We've been up since 2 o'clock.
And things went swimmingly. So the bus showed up. They were in proper order.
Up top.
I was saying that once the bus did show up, everything went swimmingly. We were still able to get on the bus. It was not chaos. Everyone was in the line behind us. We were the first ones on after everyone had departed. So we're up front. We have our seats back.
I like you guys.
Yep. So you may now notice we are in the back of a bus. That is because we finished the loop and went back to stop number 1, and we were kicked off that bus because apparently that bus needed to go down for service. So then we had to get on another bus to then continue. So like I thought the hop on, hop off part was voluntary. Apparently they just have buses breaking down left and right, so we have to hop off because it's not going anywhere. So we're bus number whatever it is now.
4 maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. We're having fun though.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. It's nice, we're in the shade. It finally stopped raining. And we're on the back of the bus. So we can do whatever we want.
Yep.
Well, the last time you guys saw us, we were on the back of a bus, dry, having a wonderful day. We are now in the back of an Uber, soaking wet.
Making the best of it.
Yeah.
We unfortunately ran into a lot of rain. We tried really hard to get back to the Buckingham Fountain.
Yeah.
And
We really wanted to see that fountain.
boy, we did.
We did, well, through 100,000 raindrops all over our glasses.
Yep.
It
And
was cool. I got no footage of it, so here's like one random shot that I tried to get and it didn't really work. But
we still made it into the Uber. We unfortunately lost the opportunity to go to the hotel.
yeah, we didn't. The original idea was that we were going to finish in downtown, go to the hotel, change our clothes, shower, and then go to medieval times afterward. But we have run out of time. between the buses breaking down and waiting an absorbent amount of time for all the other buses, and then having to transfer because another bus went down for whatever reason. We lost a lot of time there. So
Next time, no bus.
Yeah, I can't really suggest the hop on hop off bus. I don't like.
We would have been better off on our own.
There were like 3 or 4 stops that were all within a couple blocks of each other. So like, if you want to go to like one area, you can do that, and then just hop in an Uber and go to another area, and then do the 3 or 4 stops in that 3 or 4 block radius. So I don't think I could really suggest the hop on hop off bus tour.
Nope, definitely not. Next time we wouldn't do it again. But we learned.
Yeah.
We'll try eventually.
Yeah.
And we are still gonna make it on time to the show. So
I think this means that we need to buy a bunch of merch there, because we need to have dry clothes. So we're just gonna buy a bunch of Medieval Times merch.
Listen, we need to.
I have to.
There's no choice.
Sucks to suck. All right. We'll see you at Medieval Times. Well, we did make it here to Medieval Times. We are going to pause the video here for you if you would like to check out the Medieval Times vlog. That will be a separate video, but we will pick up with you guys after Medieval Times. We're so excited to be here. I hope you go and check out that video. I'll put it in the description below or a card up above for you to check that out, but we'll see you guys at the back of the hotel tonight.
Hello, good morn, and welcome to Schaumburg, Illinois. Just outside Chicago is a 14th century themed dinner and tournament, full of show horses, falcons, swordplay, jousting, and of course the most delicious feast. So for chivalry, honor, and glory, join us at Medieval Times!
Okay, so I just threw in a couple of clips there of Medieval Times. If you want to go check out that video, like I said, go ahead and check it out in the link down below. We had an absolute blast with that. But we are wrapping up the day.
We definitely want to give a big shout out to Bobby and Chelsea, who were kind enough to meet us at Navy Pier and show us some delicious deep dish pizza.
So let's talk about that pizza.
Okay. Let's talk about
this. This was
pizza.
my first time experiencing a deep dish pizza. And I think I was under the impression that it was supposed to be more sauce than cheese.
It's under the sauce.
It's under the sauce. This pizza, which multiple people said you need to go to this place. This is the place to go. If you're in Chicago and you're going to do pizza, this is a great all-arounder. And it was a really great pizza. I usually do a white pizza. I know that's sacrilege, sorry. But we also ate the pizza with a fork and knife, which I also thought was sacrilege.
You have to, though. There's no physical way to pick up this deep dish pizza.
No.
Like, there's just no way. You can't do it. But it was delicious. And
super good.
It takes about 40 minutes to make. I think we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
So timing-wise worked out great. We were able to get there a couple of minutes before everyone and get that order in. And so I think, honestly, it went really great. Yep. We did take the time to go on the Ferris wheel as well. Yep. Wish the weather would have held out a little bit, but still had some great views. And all in all, just some really good times with friends.
Yeah. So then, of course, obviously we went to Medieval Times, and that was good. Check out that video. And then we are here in the hotel. This hotel is relatively close to the airport. It's one of the closest ones to the airport, and that's why we did it, so that our early flight tomorrow we can just get up, get out, get there, not have to do a big rigmarole. We got up at 2:30 this morning, and it is currently 11. So
it's been a long day.
We are tired.
And if you're not subscribed, we definitely want you to be. So please engage. We would love to have you come back and join us for more adventures.
Shout out to the in-laws for watching the little Munchkin Pie. And
that'll wrap it up. That is a day in Chicago.
My name's Rob.
And I'm Katie.
From Here Today.
Where tomorrow.
And we will see you there.
If you like this video and want to see more, please head on over to the channel and subscribe. And if you want to get notified, ring that little bell. We upload new videos every week.